Hello everyone, and today I thought I'd do a video talking about this. You might remember this Denix Browning Hi Power from a while ago. I've done some upgrades to it ever since then. So I'm going to take up the magazine just to show the gun is in fact clear. Now, of course, when you get these straight out of the box, they will not come with obviously the barrel like this. They come with a blued barrel, which is not accurate for Browning Hi Powers. So we'll talk about the magazine. So what I've done with the magazine is I took some sandpaper and just got around all the edges. I think I've gone a little bit too much in my opinion. But basically you'll get that sort of wear and tear for when the magazine goes in the gun and out. Now the one big benefit about Browning Hi Powers, especially Denix, is that they take a 9mm round. Obviously the magazine is shortened simply because you have the in the gun you have a spring that runs into here. You can actually see the spring in there. But basically because you have the spring that runs and it runs through this part here, obviously if you try to fit a genuine mag, it will not go in there all the way. And also, yes, fitting a 9mm round inside the magazine actually goes in pretty fine. So again, goes in. Now of course I need to make one thing clear, is that the slide stop did in fact break on mine. I was going to in fact actually get a genuine slide stop, as it can a genuine one can go in here, and if you actually pull back on the slide you'd be able to lock it up. But obviously because I don't have a genuine slide stop, it's just gonna have to be left like this. So what did I do? Of course, one of the major things that I done was, you might be able to notice it, is that I have use some sandpaper on the barrel to give it that polished type look. Because obviously genuine Hi Powers look like this, and they did not come with a blued barrel. 1911s come with blued barrels. What I did do was I also took some more sandpaper and I've just gone along the edges. Might not be able to see it on this side. No, but basically I took some sandpaper. Might be able to see it more on this side. Yeah, you can. So I took some sandpaper, gone along all the edges to where you'd like, where you would be grabbing it and stuff as well. And obviously where general wear would be, so like on the trigger and the mag release. There's even some wear on the hammer, to which that's always nice. Like I said, it's wear on the mag. Of course, the one thing I do plan on doing as well is to upgrade these grips to a to wood instead of the plastic ones. Don't get me wrong, the plastic ones are good, but the wood is obviously more aesthetically pleasing, let's say. But other than that, this does obviously cock and dry fire, and no, there was not a round inside the barrel. Steel helmet stand, just recently done a video on the Denix 1911, and he said that it's a bit rattly. So is this one. If I take up the mag, you can hear how rattly that one is. It's the slide, as you can see if you look. It's not moving much on the camera, but either way. So what do I think of the Browning Hi Power? It's a pretty good Hi Power. We're never going to get a you're never going to be able to get a deactivated one. They're too expensive for whatever reason. And yeah, I think the Denix one does a pretty good representation of it. Especially, it's a good representation when you have it in a you know, like in a pistol case or something, or even just like having it stood up like that. Because the best part about these pistols, like I covered in the original video, is that these don't have Denix made in Spain stamped on them, so these are rather nice. So like I said, you can leave this standing, or you can have it in a pistol case, one of the two. Obviously, the way I would do it is I would typically just leave the pistol like that, so it shows this side. So that looks way more better. You could probably take the magazine out as well. Of course, one of the big flaws with Denix pistols is the hammer spring. This one broke a while ago, and obviously you can't get replacement parts. So if I were to just dry fire this, you might notice that the hammer actually is going into what is referred to as half cock. It's going into half cock. It will go fully in like that. I did have to put in a replacement spring for this one. It may not be the best, but it gets the job done. If I can always find a modern replacement for the spring I've got in here, then I'll replace it. Short little video of some of the modifications I've done to a Denix Browning Hi Power. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.